This question is taken from J Advanced 2026 paper 1. This question is based on the concept of 3D plane. So in this question they are given that let P be the plane such that it contains the straight line. So suppose this is one plane P and this contain one straight line. This is straight line and it is perpendicular to the plane x plus 2y plus 3z equal to 4. So one plane is also given and this plane is perpendicular to this plane P. So the equation of this plane is given x plus 2y plus 3z equal to 4. Let P1 be the plane which passes through the point 4, 2, 2 and is parallel to P. So what information we are getting for this plane P1? This plane P1 is parallel to plane P. This is parallel to plane P. This is plane P1 and it is also passes through the point 4, 2, 2. Then which of the following statement is true? Option A, the equation of the plane P is 7x minus 5y plus z equal to minus 10. So for this we have to find out the equation of the plane P. So how we will get the equation of plane P? First we will try to find out the normal of this plane. So for finding out the normal of this plane, we will take the cross product of the normal of this plane and the direction ratio of this line. So for finding out the normal of this plane P, we will find out cross product of this normal of this plane and the direction ratio of this line. So here we are getting the normal of this plane is 7i minus 5jk plus kk. So this plane is also passes through the line, this line, and this line is also passes through the point 1, 3, minus 2. So we can write the equation of this plane which passes through the point 1, 3, minus 2 and which have the normal 7i cap minus 5j cap plus k cap. 7x minus 1 minus 5 y minus 3 plus 1 z plus 2 equal to 0. So here we are getting the equation of plane is 7x minus 5y plus z equal to minus 10. So option A is correct. Option A is correct. Now in option B they are asking the distance between the plane P and P1. So for finding out the distance between these two plane P and P1, first we will find out the equation of this plane P1. So what will be the equation of this plane P1? This plane P1 is parallel to this plane P. So the equation of this plane P1 is only differ by the constant in this equation. So the equation of the plane P1 will be x for plane P1, x plus 7x minus 5y plus z and plus d equal to 0. And for finding out the value of this d, they are mentioning this point that this plane P1 is passes through 4, 2, 2. So finally we are getting the value of this d and we can write the equation of this plane P1 is 7x minus 5y plus z and minus 20 equal to 0. Now we know the equation of this plane P and the plane P1. So easily we can find out the distance between these two planes with the help of formula. So what is the formula between the distance between these two planes? D equal to d1 minus d2 upon under root a square plus b square and plus c square. So we know the value of d1 and d2 for the plane P and P1. So after putting these values minus 10 minus 20 upon under root 7 square plus 5 square plus 1 square, we are getting 30 by under root 75. So option B is wrong. Option B is wrong. In option C, the distance of the plane P from the origin is 2 by root 3. So what is the equation of the plane P? 7x minus 5y plus z plus 10 equal to 0. So what will be the distance of this plane from the origin? We will draw a perpendicular distance from the origin towards this plane. So what value we are getting? Perpendicular distance equal to 0 plus 10 upon under root 7 square plus 5 square plus 1. So we are getting 2 root 3 by 3. So option C is wrong. Option C is wrong. In option D, the acute angle between the plane P and the plane 2x plus 2y plus z equal to 3 is cos inverse 1 by 3 root 3. For finding out the acute angle between this plane P and this plane, we know the normal of these two planes. So the angle between the normal of these two planes will be the acute angle between these two planes. So cos theta equal to n1 vector into n1 vector dot n2 vector upon mod of n1 vector mod of n2 vector. So what value we are getting? 1 by 3 root 3. So theta equal to cos inverse 1 by 3 root 3. We already know the equation of plane P. So we know the normal 7i cap minus 5j cap plus 1k cap. So we know the n1 vector. For n2 vector, we know the normal vector 2i cap plus 2j cap plus k cap. So we can easily find out the angle between these two normals. That will be the angle between these two planes. So option D is also correct. So in this question, option A and option D will be correct.